Like, I think I've realized why Marvel movies just don't make any sense.
Thank God you've seen the light, my son.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's go time.
I think
Finally.
I there was a clip making the rounds on social media where they did a interview between different writers from the Marvel series. And I mean from Black Widow, from Echo, you name it. And it is so bad that I am just baffled at, not only as a writer, but as a just in general, as a hire. What are you doing?
The process that they're doing is because I've seen the video making its rounds, and when I first saw it, I was as a creator, I was just taken aback, but also I wasn't surprised because they've said this before many times during the hiring process that they want to make sure that you're not a fan of the source material.
So then what are you hiring for?
You're hiring to have your own creative outlet.
But what does that do if you don't know the source material?
Well, as you can tell by the box office, you get fucked.
But I'm not even talking about the box office. I'm just talking about in general of the series. I'm talking about the series like Black Widow and other series that are on Disney Plus.
Well, you fuck the fans who've invested their time and money into these characters. And then you fuck over your new clientele, sorry, not the new clientele, the new customers that are supposed to be ushered in by us, the old guard. So they literally have shot themselves in the foot. And thus here we are. You have Bob Iger looking like a dumbass, Kathleen Kennedy running around headless, not knowing how to lead a fucking ship. We have Marvel Comics, God knows what the hell they're doing. That's a damn sinking ship. And DC Comics over there, I mean, no one knows what the fuck they're doing.
My question is, take away everything from a standpoint.
Right.
As if you are a person on a project and you are hired to write a story that you do not know of, why would you not do it as a writer?
Your due diligence.
Your due diligence and actually do research. There were some people in there saying that they didn't even did research, let alone Taika Waititi even saying he didn't even read a damn comic book. Then why the fuck are you doing a film?
It just
And I get for
disappointing.
paycheck. I get people want to get money. I get this is a job.
Yeah.
And I get being a writer isn't that great because the pay is shitty. But if you are hired on a project, where is your ethics? Where is your morals? Where is your compassionate to somebody before you who wrote a piece? That's like me going to write Shakespeare and saying, I've never read Shakespeare. I've never read Romeo and Juliet, but I don't really care. I'm making it my own way. What?
It's an ego. We're in the era where these writers have their own ego, and they have to do it.
Is it ego, or is it just the fact that they don't really care anymore because they know that
it's a mixture of
blindless
both.
consumers, we're just gonna take it.
It's a mixture of both because they want to let me do my own take on it because that source material that someone took their time and effort to make, it's not for the modern audience, whoever the fuck that is. I don't even know what the hell that is, but here we are again.
My question is, I think the idea of a modern audience is I don't. How do you encompass a modern audience when the modern audience is still the same? We adapt and we change, but our stories, the archetypes, everything, they're still the same. We still want the hero's journey. We still want to see the long, drawn-out storyline of a hero versus villain. There's nothing there that changes in terms of stories.
Let me give an example of just to make wrap this up. An example how it's done right. If you don't know the source material, if you don't know the characters, the story source material, the director of the Ninja Turtles live action movie back in the 90s, which I give a high credit to, Ace says I overhype it. He took his time. I believe it was for 3 to 4 months. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. He read the source material. He took the source material and made a great film that's still timeless up to this day. And then let's take it back a little more. Let's go further. Avengers Civil War. It's not page for page of Captain America Civil War. It's not page for page of the Civil War that we know and love, right? With the X-Men involved and whatnot. However, they still were able to get the plot, the characters, and everything because they read the source material and they honored the fans that invested their time with this. That's all we're asking to do. Just watching this is just disappointing. And you know what? You guys deserve to fail. That's it. Don't even bitch
I
about
don't
it.
even think they deserve to fail. I think as fans, we should deserve more. We have to hold them accountable for their actions.
Oh no,
And I think
yes,
in
I
general, I
agree.
think as a fan base of the MCU, I hear all the time on social media, I miss the old MCU. I miss the old MCU. Put your money where your mouth is and actually go out there and I'm not saying to boycott. I'm not saying to cancel your Disney Plus subscription. But what I'm saying is hold these writers accountable and hold Disney accountable. Because I think as a consumer, when you buy something, that shows your interest. And I think as a fans, if we really want change, then we got to put our money where our mouth is.
I agree.